Welcome back viewers. In today's video, we are going to check how to install the Nvidia graphics drivers in SparkyLinux demo edition. So as we know, SparkyLinux is based on the Debian testing. So how to go about the installation of Nvidia graphics driver. So here in the menu, there is no Nvidia installer. We will just check. So there is no Nvidia installer is there. Only the system Steam installer is there, and you might find the SparkyLinux installer if you are booted via live USB. So there is no installer available, nor there is I didn't find any installation method available on the website of SparkyLinux. Maybe they have got the installation method available in the user forums, but that I have not checked. So what I will do is I will going to do the installation of Nvidia graphics using the Debian manual. So this is the Debian wiki, and we can use the Debian bookworm method. I think even the seed method might also work, but I just checked. You can see here you have to first do the installation of the prerequisites. Once the installation of prerequisites is done, then you have to use this method, that is installation for the Debian unstable seed. So this is also same as this, that is bookworm. I can show you. This last two steps or last two instructions are same, only the repositories differ. So here the repository is from bookworm, and in the seed repository is there. That's the only difference. So basically it is all the same, only the repositories are different. So now we will start the installation of Nvidia graphics driver using the Debian Nvidia graphics wiki, and then check whether it works or not. Okay, so let us start with the installation of Nvidia drivers using the Debian method. Where is the terminal here? So now we have to type in the terminal. First, you have to update your system. After the update is complete, you can install the headers. So up to the cluster edition, the headers used to get automatically installed along with the kernel, but now headers required to be installed separately. So first the headers will come. So here you can see Linux headers. So dependencies already are there, so they have been installed. Only GCC 13 local is not there, CPP 13, GCC 13 multilib, and GCC 13 doc is not there. So those will be installed. Otherwise, the kernels are there. Older kernels and the K-build kernel build is there. So kernel build is a script to build the kernel that is there already. Because the two kernels were installed, one during the upgrade and one during the installation. So that also requires the K-build, that is the script for building the kernel. We will not use this repo. So the command to install that repo, that we are not going to use, because the repos might be different for the SparkyLinux. So instead we will directly use this installation method to install the Nvidia driver and the firmware miscellaneous non-free package. So this K build has, I think, updated. Now it is version 6.10.9. Earlier it might be 6.10.3 during the first installation of the first kernel that was installed when the system installed itself. And second, during the upgrade, the K build updated itself from 6.10.3 to 6.10.9 along with the upgraded kernel. Now you have to issue the command to install the Nvidia driver and the miscellaneous firmware, non-free firmware. So here I think this command will be successful. You can see all the Nvidia related packages is getting selected. Nvidia CUDA MPS, Vulkan tools, everything is getting selected. I think only the Nvidia settings is not there. So Nvidia settings we might have to install later. Let us see what happens. We first complete the installation of these packages. So total of 67 packages and around 200 MB to be downloaded, and it will use 704 MB of disk space. So the installation of Nvidia is complete, but one component of Nvidia, that is Nvidia settings, which is used to do the settings or configuration of Nvidia, is not there. I will just show you. If you type here Nvidia, okay, so Nvidia settings have been installed, because in some Linux distributions the Nvidia X server settings app is different, so you have to install using the sudo apt install Nvidia dash settings or Nvidia space settings. So in this case, in the case of Debian testing, it is installed. So what you have to do is you have to take it to the panel, and how to confirm whether the drivers are correctly installed or not, you have to click on this. I will just minimize everything else. You can see here right now it will not show, but once you restart your system, the fields will get populated with data about the X server, the different profiles that can be saved and activated for Nvidia. So all those things can be, or user settings, profile save, and all those data here will be populated. Right now it is not populated because we have to reboot the system once, then everything will be populated here.